Sure. We forgot pretty.
Hello, beautifuls.
As I'm saying, wait, pretty filter on Instagram. Wait. Good morning.
Yes.
Wow. Has it been a morning? Yes, it has.
Good morning, beautifuls.
Good morning, YouTube. All right. If you're joining in on Instagram, give us a share, give us some hearts, give us some love. Facebook, we love thumbs up, hearts, share the broadcast, and YouTube. Beautiful. Make sure you've subscribed and hit the notification bell. All of you, we love you all, and we don't want you to miss a single episode.
Yes.
Welcome to the look. I've got to get a sip of coffee.
You do that.
Boy, I started out and the morning was just like, yes. I got up, I worked out again this morning. I got my bike, my spinning in, I got my coffee, had a crazy idea talking to you early. And then it just seemed to, get crazy and start to unravel.
Yeah. I'm just wondering where we are on Facebook.
Yeah, we're live. There we are.
Yeah. I'm like,
just have to tap the, where we're
why
at.
are we blurring pictures?
Right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, it's a hug and a mug. That's what coffee is. It is a hug and a mug. Joanne, beautiful. How are you? It's been forever. We miss you. Yeah. So,
all right.
All right.
Now that you've started on your coffee.
I know. You've just got to. You have just got to. So, Super Bowl Sunday was last Sunday, and this one over here. Do you know this about Shanna? If you don't, you need to know. She is a huge football fan. Like, she actually knows the game. She can talk the game. She understands the game. I'm in it for the commercials.
And it's so funny because I was at your house last night. And you and your son were like, it was a boring game. Like, were we watching the same game?
We were, yes.
Because I'm like, that was a defensive game. Like, you really got to see their defensive lines come up. Okay, yeah, there wasn't a lot of touchdowns, but the defense and the back and forth with the ball and the amount of yardage.
Passion. Do you hear the passion?
Oh, my word.
Good morning, Lisa.
I love the game. I think I yelled at my TV more during this game.
I love the food that comes with the game. I love, the commercials. Usually the halftime show, although this year I was a little... Now, Adam, when he took his shirt off, he is fine to look at. I will tell you that.
I love the memes of his tank top looking like someone's curtain.
Yeah, he needs... I'm like, let's talk about your stylist.
You need Jody.
Yeah.
Curtains are not what you want to wear.
Right. Oh, Joanne, thank you. Good morning, Valerie.
Okay.
Beautiful everywhere. I love you all.
So you watch it, like a lot of people watch it for the commercials.
Okay, here's the deal. We need to know who watches it for the commercials. Throw up some hearts.
If you watch it for the football, give me some football emojis.
Oh, look, see hearts everywhere. Commercials.
Okay,
commercials.
So did y'all see the commercial that the NFL did? It was the 100 celebration anniversary game where it was the golden football.
Yes.
Who noticed the girl?
I did. Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
Oh, Valerie watches for the football.
Oh, Valerie. You and I, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who she was? She is 15-year-old Sam Gordon. And the reason why they included her is she is making waves in the NFL community. She won, I want to make sure I get this right, the NFL Game Changer Award last year. Her and her dad started an all-female tackle football league.
Wow.
In one day, they filled all the spots.
Wow.
It started in Utah, I believe, and it has gone to Indiana and some other states.
That's incredible.
It is, because we're celebrating women.
We are.
And I saw her and I'm like, I need to know her story.
I love this about Shanna also is she and I research different things will grab our attention and research, but you research broader categories than I do.
Well, I'm like, they included her with legends. I wanted to know, why did they pick her? Because you have all these football legends, 6 generations of football players were in that video.
I know. I did love that. See, again, it It was commercial.
I thought it was hilarious. And I love the little dig at Brady when he's sitting there with his rings and he's like,
that was
in there, old man. He's like,
I was hysterical.
I
I loved it. Valerie, I love the Michael Bublé commercial too. Bubbly?
Yeah.
Yes. Bubbly. No, it's Bublé. It's bubbly. That was hysterical.
Yes.
I thought that was funny too.
But I had to know more about her. And I think it's awesome that she had a passion and her dad supported her passion.
I think that's awesome too. I do too. Absolutely.
So she has, in her career, she has over 35 touchdowns, over 2,000 rushing yards.
Again, I love your research skills.
You
got skills, girl.
Well, I wanted to know because I'm like, as a mom of teenage girls.
I was going to say, you have 4 girls. I mean, I love it too because I support women running after their passions. Mm-hmm. But you do have a different perspective with 4 daughters.
Yes, because I have always told them, I don't care what it is, you go for it. If that's your dream, let's make it happen.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's awesome that her and her dad have made this happen. And it'll be interesting to see, as she continues to rise. Obviously, the NFL has their eye on her.
Oh, for sure. For sure. The world now has their eye on her.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So in case you were wondering who she was, that is who she is.
Now you know. Now you know. Sam Gordon. You go, girl.
Yes. Facebook, you are quiet today.
You are quiet today, Facebook. We see you. We see you. Just say hello. We can't see who you are yet because we see you on there, but we can't tell who is watching.
Yes.
That you're watching this morning.
Even if you're like, I don't watch football. Yeah. We'll still love you.
Oh my goodness. Yes. It's not dependent upon that. That's not where our love comes from. Don't get me started. So, all right. Well, National Pizza Day. You know that we are endeavoring to celebrate a national day each week, and we look at the list, and this week is National Pizza Day. I mean, come on.
So excited.
Who loves pizza as much as we do?
I love pizza, but I'm very picky about my pizza.
Well, okay.
Like
you're a food, I mean, I'm a food person too, but you're a food person. So tell me about your pickiness of your pizza. So, and who else is picky with their pizza?
I am not a red sauce person. I'm not a big.
You are the second person. I was talking with Lisa, who owns Wild Poppy in Oakwood yesterday, and she's not a red sauce person.
I'm not a big pasta person unless I have pesto on it. I love pesto. So I would much rather have pesto on my pizza. Mm-hmm. So we have quick meals here because Beautifuls, I don't know about you, but there are some weeks getting dinner on the table is hard.
Well, you have 4 and they're all very, very active. And your husband, Rich, is our behind the scenes technical person. So if you've hung out with us for very long, you always hear us refer to Rich.
Yes.
He comes and saves the day.
He does.
So often. His job is.
He works insane hours.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. When do you want your Wi-Fi to work? Well, when don't you want your Wi-Fi to work?
He works more on a global scale. So when you think of globally, like there's always some place awake.
Right. So your meals have to be quick and simple.
Yes. So we love taking whole wheat pita bread and actually turning those into pizzas.
You were telling me about that. Mm-hmm. Has anyone else done that? Excuse me. I'm fighting the crud that's going around. Who else? Has anyone else used pita bread for their pizza crusts? I make my own pizza crust.
Which we do too, if I have the time. But it's so nice to have some frozen pita breads down there and know it's going to be a crazy evening and pull them out. Right. Put them in the fridge. They're thawed by dinner. Put some toppings on them and it's good to go. Because you can freeze pesto. You can freeze pasta sauce. So I actually make pizza kits.
Yeah. I can believe that about you.
So little baggies of pesto, pasta sauce, cheese, and then we just pull whatever toppings are in the fridge. Like my favorite is the black olives, like the Kalamata olives.
The Greek olives, then. Yes.
I just love olives.
I love
I could just have a pizza with olives.
I know. I do too. I love olives also.
Mushrooms, onions, peppers.
Good morning, Amy.
Hello, Amy. So that is my favorite pizza. And not a lot of mozzarella. I would much rather have like a Parmesan or something like that. Feta.
Yum.
Now I want pizza.
I know. I'm like, okay, who eats cold pizza the next day for breakfast?
It's better that way.
I haven't said no to a pizza yet. Although I'm a vegetarian, so it has to have all vegetables.
We were
and I
talking-
don't know that I have not met a vegetable I don't like so far.
She was saying, we were talking yesterday. I'm like, well, what do you eat on your pizza?
I know.
And she's like, vegetables. And I'm like, well,
It
I
was just about like that too. I was real sassy, but I was like, okay, 14 years and we're friends. And really,
I know
at
you're
this
not.
point, like, she was like, oh, so only,
Amy, I am always afraid of freezing things. Teach me your way. How about this? I will do a video today or tomorrow of me making a pizza packet and how I do it and how I freeze it.
That would be great.
I will do that for you beautifuls, and we will put it up so that you can see it, because I love making easy meals that I pull the whole thing out, or I can have one of the kids do it in the morning.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the vegetable thing. I'm like, well, I know you don't want a meat crust with meat sauce with meat on meat.
She got all sassy back. I loved it. I was rolling. I'm like, are you kidding me?
For all I know, you're a cheese girl. You're like, just give me the cheese, like 16 varieties.
Well, I do like cheese too.
I was
not
like
vegan.
And I didn't know. I'm like, maybe you don't like mushroom. A lot of people don't like mushroom.
I'm finding that out too. I think it's so fun to find out new things about, the people around you. No, I have yet to find a vegetable that I don't like. I like them all. I always have liked, even when I was really young, where you're trying to get your kids to try vegetables and that, I was like, bring it on.
Awesome. I will say we have a place near us, Pies and Pints. Have you eaten there?
Yes, I have.
They have a pizza with shrimp and coconut milk on it.
I haven't had that.
That one's really good. It's like a Thai pizza.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Now you're really making me hungry.
See? Pizza. It's like.
Yeah. Now you're really making me hungry. I just lost my thought. It was there and then it went.
I saw it. It was just
flew
like.
away.
Ooh.
I was like, come back.
And it was like a bubble that went pop.
Yeah.
So National Pizza Day.
Thank you for saving the day.
You're welcome. I think there's a pizza little emoji, isn't there?
There's a little pizza slice emoji.
Drop it in the comments wherever y'all are at. Yeah, if you like pizza, I want to know what you like on your pizza, especially if you like something different. I'm always looking for new combinations. Yeah. Yes. Definitely. The only pizza I really can't get behind is breakfast pizza.
Oh, really?
They put eggs on it.
Yes, I love it.
I guess it would be good if you liked eggs.
Yes, you don't care for eggs.
I don't.
I love eggs. Yeah.
Every now and then
I almost have it. I will have eggs like almost every day.
No, every now and then I'll be like, okay, I'm tired of yogurt. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this.
Yeah. No, I love eggs.
I don't. My family does. All of my kids, my husband, they love them. We go through a ton, but I don't.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's very quiet on the interweb today.
It is. Oh, Valerie, look at pizza emojis, girl.
I know, right?
I love it.
I do too.
All right. Everyone's quiet today.
I know. So Groundhog Day was last Saturday.
I love the groundhog right now.
I know. Hello, Poxitani Phil.
I just
love you.
Make him a little groundhog mansion and give him a nice little cozy bed and be like, good job, little guy. Good job.
Yeah, because spring is coming.
He didn't see a shadow, which I told Jody, I said, it messes me up every time. And tell me if I am not the only one. Extra pepperoni
and cracked pepper. Oh, yum, Amy. That sounds amazing. So yes, I know you have this groundhog. Okay, last year, let's backtrack a year ago on Fridays.
Like time warp music, like
I know. Okay, we got her. So last year we did something called Adventure Fridays, and on Fridays we would adventure and do something, find a new place around our area, like within a 100-mile radius, or we would do something fun. Good morning, Richard. And so we decided
it's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day. there, and I found out there was an Ohio, what was his name?
Buckeye Chuck.
Buckeye Chuck. And we're like, we've got to go see Buckeye Chuck. And off we go. And we took one of our beautifuls with us. It was hysterical. We left at like 3 a.m.
Oh, it was crazy. It was so cold.
It was so cold.
So we get there. We are literally in the middle of a field.
Oh, no, like
no joke.
Like there is nothing around us.
But a radio station.
Uh-huh.
And it's more like a radio shack.
It wasn't even.
We're
like,
the radio
station.
No.
I'm like, that's like it wasn't even quite.
That's what you see
shed.
In a horror movie.
I know, right?
Like when she's running and she's like, a building, and she walks in and she's like, who lives here?
I know, and it's like there are chainsaws that'll protect me.
Well, and we get there, and like the nature people are there, and they have like stuffed groundhogs that you can hold.
The taxidermy hat was at an all-time high with the nature people there. It was hysterical.
It was hysterical. So we're waiting, and and it's so cold. And this one and our beautiful are in the shack. They found this little room. Someone's like, yeah, I'll go in that room. And then they closed the door behind them. Some guy did. He's like, go in there and warm up.
Oh, yes, he did. That's right.
And then he closed the door behind him.
Yeah. And that was I was like, oh dear. Well, here it was where all the equipment was at. And yes, it was warm in there. So
I stood outside. I'm like, I want to see this. I don't want to miss it.
I know.
They invited me in, but I'm like, we can't miss Buckeye Chuck. And they bring him out, and he's got a little house, and he's in a cage. And finally, like, it's getting close. So I go, and I'm like, hey, guys, come on. They're getting ready. So I've seen Buckeye Chuck. She has not.
No, we saw no Buckeye Chuck. We saw no groundhog. No.
So the way they do it is
straw.
Some guy takes off a shirt and he stands there and he's like,
it's not Adam Levine. No. No. Again, we were in a field in Ohio.
So he takes off his shirt and he's like, and he gives the prediction. And I'm on Facebook Live. This one is standing about right here.
It's somewhere down, like someday when you have nothing to do, just scroll way down on our feed.
And you hear, what? Like that. That's all you hear. And I'm like, and. Because she's getting mad. Like, she's like, where's the groundhog? They didn't pull the groundhog out. And I'm like,
she's freaking out. Like,
shh, there are people around.
Yeah, she's like, don't make a scene.
That's right. I said in my mom's voice.
I'm like, there's no groundhog. Show me the groundhog.
Hey, Holly. So
good morning, Holly.
She's mad. We go back to our vehicle.
I never did see the groundhog.
Oh, no, we did. Remember? Tracy tried to kidnap it. The person dressed as a groundhog.
Oh, yes, that's right.
So we're in the vehicle waiting for it to warm up, and we see this person walking
in a groundhog costume.
So Tracy jumps out, and she's like, Buckeye Chuck, come here.
Yeah.
Come here. He comes over. She grabs his arm and pulls him into the vehicle, and I'm like, oh, my word. This is now gone from freaking out to a felony. Because kidnapping is not allowed anywhere.
But he was a groundhog, you know.
And it ended up being an old lady.
She loved it, though. She thought it was great.
Well, and what's even funnier is we're live doing this when Tracy grabs the lady.
Sometime when you have nothing to do, just scroll way down to a year ago. She
played along great. It was so funny. I'm just like, okay, thanks. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, she was like, let her go. And I was like, this is great.
I'm like, no, let the old lady groundhog go.
Tracy and I were just like, it was so fun.
It was.
We were cracking up, and she had fun, and we did let her go. We didn't bring her home.
No. We did not try to kidnap any old lady groundhogs this year.
We did travel this year, but we're talking about going to see Phil next year. I don't even think you know the conversation yet because this has been recent. We weren't together. So
we're going to see Phil next year where they pull him out of a boat.
So whoever wants to take a road trip with the two of us, we will guarantee you will laugh until you want to pee your pants. So if you're anything like me, and I've had a couple kids, you may want to have a little extra protection because it's going to be a good time to see Phil.
So needless to say, I'm like, there's not enough coffee. Needless to say, the groundhog did not see a shadow, which means spring is coming early. All that to say, for me, it feels the opposite. Like if he doesn't see a shadow, wouldn't you think like that's like cloudy, stormy weather and it's going to be a longer winter? Like I'm thinking sun, spring, warm, like, but no, it's like the opposite.
It is the opposite. It's because you're getting that last storm system out of the way before spring brings up.
Yeah, you say that and I'm like, sun, spring.
I know. But
So-
I'm dyslexic, so it makes sense to me.
It doesn't to me. All I know is go Buckeye, Chuck, and Phil. Way to not see your shadow. Kudos, guys.
I know. Well, and here's the thing is I knew spring was
Yeah, you said this.
yeah, I knew spring was coming because I started to see okay, so this is the quirky thing about me. I love nature. Like I absolutely love nature. And I noticed different things in nature. And one of the things is this time of year, if I start to see gatherings of robins, which I've seen robins, which is early for robins, and they're big, flat, and fat because they're all full of babies, I know spring's coming early. And
Okay.
I've seen big gatherings of fat, fluffy robins before Buckeye, Chuck, and Phil made their appearance. And then when I start to hear birds wake me up in the
Yes.
morning outside my master bedroom, I always know spring's coming. And both of those have been happening. So I'm like, look, it's going to
Yes.
be early spring. We live in Ohio. March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. We got one more snow system coming. I feel like I'm like the farmer's almanac. I'm a city girl, by the way. I did not grow up on a
So
farm.
what's funny is I always make
Don't ask me.
predictions, and I think it's because subconsciously I see patterns. I can always tell like what kind of winter it's going to be. And I told my family back in the summer, I'm like, it's going to be a brutally cold, snowy winter
Mhm.
that we've not had. My family's like, no, it's not. It's Ohio. No, it's not.
Yeah. So what was it that tipped you off?
I don't know. I think I subconsciously see patterns in the weather. I love patterns. Like, am I the only person that will find a pattern in anything?
Oh, maybe that is. Now, I'll tell you this. If you see caterpillars and they're really, really fuzzy and furry, it does mean that there's going to be a cold winter.
See, I don't look at nature. I look at like everything comes in a cycle. Everything is a pattern and it comes in a cycle.
That is true.
So I think I just subconsciously pick up
Yeah.
on that.
Good morning, Rachel.
So-
How are you, beautiful?
I don't know. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You're something.
I'm something.
I'll keep you though. I'll keep you around. I
So-
like you're kind of crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah, you wear it well.
I'm the fun crazy. I'm not the crazy.
Yeah. All right. Who's ready for the Grammys? I'm ready for the Grammys. Sunday is the Grammys.
She told me that, and I'm like, is that the music one?
I know. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I have to remind her. Of course, you know, it's all about, I want to see who's wearing what.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I want to see that for sure. And then
Yes. And I guess people
Are there
want
any movie scores or anything like that that you're interested in seeing if they won or no? Okay. Well, I know you're more into classical music.
Yes.
You're more into that's why
And we were with one of our beautifuls last week, and they're like, Jody's like, I love this. And she's like, I love this. And they're like, what do you like? I'm like, classical. Give me a good Mozart or Beethoven. Like when I go to Panera, and if you ever see me in Panera, because that's like if I can sneak away happy place with
Yes.
a book and a cup
Yep.
of coffee, I'm gonna find a corner. I don't want near the fireplace. I want the back corner, and
Right.
I have headphones in. And if you ever come up and you're like, Shanna, what are you listening to? I'm gonna be like, Beethoven sonatas.
Yep.
Moonlight Sonata is my absolute favorite.
That, and you also listen to musical scores like from Wicked. You
Yes.
like that.
I
So
love
you do-
Broadway musicals.
Yep.
And that's something that's more like with my kids if we're in the vehicle. And I liked those because there were certain ones that we could listen to and I didn't have to worry about it.
I was listening to, Veggie Tales. And
Amy is saying yes. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, girl, but
I think
Oh.
Shanna's my spirit animal.
Oh,
I think she is
Amy,
too.
we're
I
like-
really do. I really
girl,
do.
we're gonna get together someday and it's gonna be great. But yeah, that is me with my book and classical music, or if I'm writing. I can't have music with words if I'm trying to think about something because
Interesting.
my brain focuses on the words.
Yeah, I can
And then
see
I'm
that.
I'm like singing along.
Okay, who likes top 40? It could be any era of top 40. Give us a thumbs
I don't
up.
mind some 90s music, but that was my youth.
Yeah.
So
Like what kind of 90s music? Just leave me hanging over here.
New Kids on the Block. Oh, I was in love with them back in the day.
Who was your favorite?
Joey, of course.
Of course, that was Joey.
Like, what teenage girl didn't have a boy band back in the 90s?
Oh, everybody had a boy band.
It was what, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or New Kids on the Block. Like, you had like that one boy band that you were like, if they could only meet me, they'd fall in love with me.
Oh my word, right? Oh yes, you need Planet. You're like, I am the girl for you. I was made for you.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I have all of your posters because that doesn't scream stalker.
Not at all.
I go to bed with 40,000 of you on my wall.
Yeah.
And my kids never had that phase. But I don't know if teenage girls nowadays do.
Well, I would think they would.
I don't know.
Well, they don't do posters like they used to.
Exactly. I mean, we'd go and get what was
because
it, like
she had
Tiger Beat or something.
Oh my
like
word,
that.
right? Tiger Beat. Okay, this is showing our age right here.
Tiger Beat. But you'd go and you'd wait and you were like, oh.
And they'd have this center
and you'd open it and open it and you're like,
yes. You're like taping it on your wall. That is a really sad thing. They don't have posters anymore. So I didn't even think about that because now you have Instagram. I mean, why do you need posters? You have Instagram and Snapchat, and you can just like quick take a screenshot and see Holly's top 40 baby. And I'm not sure, but Amy, we're going to click that link when we're off of here because it's YouTube and we're ready.
Yes. So none of my girls ever did that. Now, my middle one, I love what she's done. She has a memory wall. And it's ticket stubs and concert ticket stubs and leaves and flowers and photos. And she's used the decorative washi tape. It's beautiful. I'm like, my room did not look like that. It was like Scotch tape and posters. And if it got ripped, then you just keep the poster. You tried to like rub in the Scotch tape so you wouldn't see it. My daughter's Instagram. And I was like, give me a magazine.
My parents got me, was it my parents or my aunt? It was one of the two for Christmas one year. Cannot remember, but it was one of the best Christmas gifts. It was a ginormous bulletin board, like cork bulletin board. And when I say ginormous, this thing had to have been, I am not good with measurements, but it took up almost like 4 feet, maybe 6 feet of my wall by 4. It wasn't square. It was definitely a rectangle. Anyhow, I would theme that thing and I was very like crafty.
Okay.
Before they did all the scrapbooking and that, I was already cutting out like that. This time of year, it would be all Valentine's themed. And then I'd have all my, my posters on there. And then I did all that.
I just wallpapered my room in posters. And I had like the ceiling that like came down at a slant.
Oh, so you'd put you were like in Cape Cod.
Yes. House. And that's the one above your bed. So you made sure that was the really good poster, but it would be upside down. So that when you lay in bed, you're looking at them. You're not looking at them upside down.
Oh, and now we know. You have like major stalker ability there.
I obviously do. I do. Hey, I have not stalked anyone in the grocery store. Really beat my husband up this week.
Oh my. Okay. I hope you're sitting down. Don't take a sip of anything before she starts.
I told her this last night. We were
working and I was like, oh my word, this is the funniest story I've ever heard.
I'm like, so I'm pretty sure I made a security guy pee his pants. And she's like,
laughing so hard.
What? And I said, so my husband and I, we decided we wanted to do chili for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And we got hot dogs and French fries. So it was like a whole chili theme. Like the kids could mix and match whatever they wanted. So we're getting the ingredients Super Bowl Sunday. So we have like what I call them the baby carts. It's like, the little small carts. And it has a little thing in the front. And it's perfect to put my phone in because without fail, moms, when you're at the grocery store, how many times do your kids text you, hey mom, hey mom, hey mom,
right,
mom,
right.
mom. So I get tired of digging my phone out because as soon as you put it away, your butt goes ding.
And you're like, really?
So I'm like, fine. I've learned to keep it right there. I always have the cart with me. I don't ever leave my cart. And if I do, I usually grab my phone. So my husband's with me.
Yes.
And I'm like,
by the way, Holly's a stalker with you.
Oh, Holly,
or she thinks that you have major stalker.
Oh, I think she thinks I have major stalker tendencies. So. Well, wait till you hear this story.
Oh, you're going to die.
So we're getting tortilla chips. And I said, okay, just stay like that aisle became really popular. I don't know about anyone else. Like the aisle will be dead. And you walk down it and it's like, everyone's like, Shanna's in the chip aisle. Everyone go. And it's like a mad rush from both ends. And they all want the tortilla chips. And I'm like, stay with the cart. I'm going to go grab a bag, you know, and I'm like bobbing and weaving and just want my blue corn tortilla chips.
Because again, remember, she loves football, so she knows how to get to the corn tortilla chips.
Just want my blue corn tortilla chips.
At least she didn't lose a nail this week.
I did not lose a nail this week. So, so anyways, my husband sees my phone and I'm like, just don't leave my phone. So he's thinking, I'm going to do her a really nice favor and put it in my jacket pocket. So that way no one walks off with it.
Right? He's just protecting his.
He is. Yeah. So, you know, we continue on and we're going down an aisle and I said, hey, go get a box of cereal. The girls are going to need it. I'm going to go to the next aisle and I think I was in the baking aisle or something. And I go down and I look. My phone's not there. And I'm like moving stuff. And all of a sudden I'm like a little bit more enthusiastically moving stuff and like bread's flying. I'm like, oh my gosh, someone stole my phone. I whipped that cart around. I'm at the end of the aisle.
Oh my word.
And
if you could only.
I am bombing it. I'm like, I've got to find someone before they leave the store with my phone. My husband rounds the corner and sees me. And sheer panic enters his soul. He's like, I'm a dead man. I am a dead man. She is going to kill me here in the baking aisle of Myers. He said, because if anyone had gotten in my way, I would have run them over.
I so believe this.
I'm walking fast, furious, and with passion. And I get to the end and I see him. I'm like, someone stole my phone. And he goes like this. And I'm like, what? He's like, well, I start smacking him, like not hard, but you know, the husband smack, you know, where you're like, what were you thinking? This old lady's walking by and she's like, I'm sure she's praying for my soul because she's thinking I'm abusive to my husband.
It's so true. Okay, so last week we were calling security aisle 9 in Target. This week it's security aisle 3.
I'm sure this security guy is probably sitting there like bored out of his mind. And all of a sudden he sees this lady panicking, throwing bread in the baking aisle and like whip around ready to take anyone else and then start beating this guy. Walk down the aisle. I am so surprised they did not escort me out. People are laughing. I love it.
It had to have been so funny. I was rolling last night.
It was, and I'm
still rolling today.
Told my husband, I'm like,
funny.
Why would you
Poor
do
Rich.
that to
Don't
me?
take our tech people out. He's our tech man.
I thought, oh my gosh. Okay, iPhones are expensive. I'm just saying.
Oh, she's going through the whole budget. I know it.
I'm like, I can't afford to replace my iPhone right now. And then I'm like, everything is on that phone. I'm like, work
our
pictures.
whole business.
I'm like, videos
in your hands.
I'm like,
come back.
Everything. I'm like, no. And then it was my husband. I'm like, I hate you.
Beautiful. Oh, that's hysterical.
So, yeah.
Okay, who's had the panic? I mean, I've had a panic moment. I haven't taken anyone out over it, but I have had the phone panic moment.
Lesson learned. No touching the phone.
You're right, Rich.
Or at least tell me, like, hey, I'm going to put this in my pocket for you so I don't freak out. Man, if someone had stolen my phone, I would have tackled them.
Be warned. Be warned.
It
Do not touch your phone.
It would have been the Super Bowl in Myers.
You would have won. Just like your team. You would have won. Hands down.
Give him my phone.
Done and done. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. Oh. All right.
Hey, I have to say, if you're friends with me, it's never a dull moment.
It isn't. It's the best. It's absolutely the best.
Oh, so we talked about this a few weeks ago, and with the Super Bowl being this past weekend, the End It movement is coming up.
It is. So I don't know if you saw that episode of The Look, but we did talk about, because it was human trafficking a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about that and the fact that the Super Bowl is one of the biggest events that bring sex slaves into the area, unfortunately. So the End It movement is this Saturday, the
February
7th.
7th.
Is that Saturday? I can't remember.
I think so.
Is it the same day as Pizza Day? Maybe Friday.
Or maybe it's Thursday. I don't even
Well,
know
anyways,
what today is.
It's this. Today is the 5th. I don't either.
It's
Look
February.
at us. It's Tuesday morning at 10. That's all we knew. We got up this morning. We said it's Tuesday,
and
10 a.m., and we get to hang with you all.
It's February.
So it's this week, and it's on February 7th. So
Yes.
beautiful. Check out your calendar. That's the day that you put a red X
Mhm.
on the back of your hand to
Mhm.
symbolize that you stand united with ending slavery in general
In any form.
across the globe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will be posting about that on our social media, but we like to bring awareness, like the fun National Pizza Day, but also the ones that really do have a purpose. And it is a movement that we are behind, because no person, whether you're female or male, should be in slavery in any way, shape, or form.
Nope. And so the End It movement, let's get behind that and join in solidarity to end this in our world.
Yes, because we should not, it just shouldn't exist at this point.
Nope. We are an evolved global community.
Yes.
So, yes.
Oh,
beautiful. I know. And on that, let's take a sip of coffee.
Yes.
We are still enjoying our Target mugs.
We are. These were actually Valentine's Day in the Valentine's section. So I had someone reach out, ask me where they were. They couldn't find them. Target had a little Valentine's section in front, and I found ours there. So they are definitely a Valentine's mug, because Valentine's Day is next week.
It is. Are you ready, beautiful? Are you ready? So Thursday night, we have a show called Look at You Live. It's been in existence longer than this one. It's a little different. So if you haven't checked it out, you'll have to jump on over. Last week, I was in your closet.
She was in my closet. Like, give me a little cocktail emoji if you saw how fast I drank that cocktail.
Oh, she slammed it down. And if you don't know this, you know what? We have new beautifuls hanging out with us this morning. So you may not know this, but I'm a wardrobe stylist. I've been in the business of fashion since I was young, teenager.
Yes.
And
Jody has a superpower.
I do. I can go into your closet and rework it into a new wardrobe, and it's amazing.
And I can honestly say, like, okay, we've gone shopping. I'm like, it's in my closet. I'm like, when this idea came, I'm like, you're not going to be able to put together new outfits.
No, and she really thought that.
I'm like,
it's so interesting, because you know what I do, but we don't go together on those things. So you had never experienced what I do.
Exactly.
You've experienced me shopping with you, getting you ready for different special occasions, because I do that as well, but you had never experienced me in your closet.
No. So we decided that I would allow her in on air, and she did go in and kind of sort some stuff out and pick some outfits out. And it's so funny, because I didn't try anything on. I saw what she's pulling out. I'm like, okay, I don't know how those pieces are all going to work together, but okay, you go, girl. And she's handing them to me, and I'm in the closet, because I'm getting dressed in my closet. And I'm looking at them. I'm like this. She put this together. I'm like, it's purple and purple. You always do a color and a neutral.
I know.
Like, in my mind, I'm like, color neutral. But it really was, eye-opening as to how much I have in my closet and how much can be reworked. Because I have fallen out of love with my closet the past few months.
Well, and how many of us do that? I mean, even as a stylist, I will do that. I have to rework my own closet and really work hard at that. But how many of us get in our closet and literally believe we have nothing to wear? I mean, it comes out of our mouth, but more than coming out of our mouth, we really do believe that. And so for Valentine's Day, I am opening up 10 slots only for the introductory closet edit. It's only $120. You get 3 head to toe looks, your looks, and you shop on a budget. We figured out, based on what she purchased, what the price of purchase were on the items that I styled for you. You had over $700 worth of items that I reworked for you for 3 complete different looks than you had ever had before, which we have pictures. So you can always scroll down our Facebook page or Instagram. You can look at our feed. You'll see the 3 outfits that I did for her. But more than that, there are a couple things going on. One, I want to save you money, beautifuls. We invest a lot of money in clothing. I don't care whether you shop at Goodwill or you shop at Nordstrom's. You still have invested money, which means you've invested time because it takes time to earn the money to buy something.
Well, and time to go buy it.
Right. So you have all that invested. Plus, there's something really big going on right now is one, we have Marie Kondo, like redoing things. Your closet should bring you joy. I want your closet to bring you joy, because when you put something on that is from a place of joy, you feel confident, which that confidence allows you to be able to bring your talents to the world in a different, empowering way. And that all stems back to how you feel about in the clothes that you're wearing. And so, beautiful, grab a slot. We have the link is at the top of our Facebook feed. It's at the top of our Instagram bio. It's in a description box on YouTube. Grab a spot before they're gone.
Yes.
Even if you don't need a Valentine's Day outfit, just grab a slot so we can rework that wardrobe for you, so you feel amazing and your mornings are effortless.
Or beautifuls, if your mom has gone through a transition where she's always been in the workforce, and now she has to navigate no longer wearing like suits or whatever her uniform, and I use that term loosely because we all have one. Yeah. Whether it's an actual uniform or it's the pantsuit that you wore every day for 25 years. Like, we all have some type of uniform, and it's hard to navigate those transitions. And I know that's been really huge on some of the beautifuls closets that you've gone in, help them figure out like, what even is my style?
Well, think about it. We all go through transitions. The first ones, we graduate from college and all of a sudden we have to feel like we fit in the adult world in a certain way. And that's really like, I want to be myself. I don't want to look like my mom. And we love our moms, but we don't want to look like her when we graduate college, or we hit that 30 mark. And for some reason, again, psychologically, you're like, oh my gosh, how do I dress? I just turned 30. And we do that about every decade or with any major life change. And I do a lot of the beautifuls that I work with. It's a major life change or a special occasion.
Yeah. Having a baby.
That'll rock your world.
That will.
In every positive and crazy way possible.
Yes. So don't think of it just as, she's coming in to give you a Valentine's Day outfit. Think outside the box. I mean, I know we don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day. We like to shower those we love all year round.
Yeah.
So, look at it like that. If you know a new mom that's struggling to find her groove and she's in that funk of the same yoga pants and t-shirt, because that's all how she knows what to wear.
Right.
That's what's great about this.
We had someone ask if we sell gift certificates, and we do. And now that you're talking about that, it just reminded me of that. So if it's not for you, you definitely can, you can definitely gift it. Which is a great way to do. Actually, we had a beautiful gift it to her mom who had retired. That was fun.
Or any husbands out there, great Valentine's gift for your wife.
Yeah.
So you've seen it floating around. We just wanted to dive into it a little bit more, because it's more than just getting in that closet and getting the best outfit for Valentine's Day.
It really is my superpower. You would be it's the land of possibilities. Talk to anyone I've been in their closet. They're
it's her superpower, because I walk in and I'm like, these pieces always go together. And Jody's like, no. If this piece and this piece and this piece all come together. And I'm like, never would have put them together. And I explained a little, because, then I'm like processing. Why do I feel this way? And I told you last night, I have a problem mixing fabrics.
You do.
If it's that slickety fabric and a knit t-shirt fabric, I have a hard time mixing them. So yeah.
All right, beautifuls. Well, we love our Tuesday mornings with you.
We do.
We pop out of bed. I pop out of bed every Tuesday morning. I pop out of bed and I'm like, it's Tuesday. We get to have coffee with our beautifuls.
I didn't exactly pop out this morning.
Yeah.
My husband always checks because his hours are different. So he always checks to see if I'm still in bed. He checked a little too vigorously and almost pushed me out of the bed this morning. And I'm like, what? Did I snooze the alarm too many times?
It's like, what is happening? Is it 10 o'clock? Oh, dear God.
It was so funny. And
Can
when
you
he woke
imagine?
up, I'm
He
like,
woke up like this.
I'm like, is there a reason like you pushed me out of the bed this morning? He's like, I really didn't need to. So some days we pop, other days we're pushed.
It's one or the other. We get up.
Me too.
So thanks so much for joining us.
Yes, look forward to our Tuesdays with you beautifuls.
Yes.
So I hope no matter what your day holds, it is amazing and you just find beauty in everything.
That's
even
right.
like the gray weather we're having.
Yes. All right, beautiful. Don't ever forget, you are the only you, and what you bring, we need. So rock that day.
We'll see you later, beautifuls.
Bye.
Bye.
Like, and bye, YouTube.